Sebastian. The sound of my hoarse voice, screaming aloud, rips me from my dream. I bolt upright in the bed, sweating, breathing heavily, wildly looking around for the levels members, the cellar, and my dom, Sebastian. I flop back down against the pillows, noticing that the sheets are in disarray, tangled around my body. Not the arms of my former lover, holding me in his warm embrace as I hoped. The realization sinks in my brain past the haze of my sexy fantasy that I'm not in New York at all. Rather, I'm at the resort in Fiji for the 8-day fitness retreat as my birthday gift to myself. A much-deserved getaway after the last 4 months of expanding my luxury lingerie company, Lola's Coterie, to New York City and Las Vegas. Plus the short-lived, sizzling relationship that I had with Sebastian Steele, the alpha billionaire whose company Steele International Inc. owns the retail spaces that my new boutiques are in. The third and fourth, after my flagship in Paris and second location in London. I made a vow to myself, I won't go into my birthday dependent on any man. So I chose to end things with Sebastian, upon returning home from Vegas early to find him with Liddy Jackson in the penthouse duplex that we shared on the 55th and 54th floors. Conveniently, in the steel tower above my boutique. The tower is a modern, gray-tinted glass 57-story mixed-use skyscraper on 57th Street and 5th Avenue on Billionaires Row in New York City. Better to be alone than with someone who tells me one thing but does another. For the third and final time, I will not allow Sebastian Steele to dupe me into believing Liddy is only an old family friend and confidant. Especially when I saw them with my own eyes on the bed in one of the guest suites at the penthouse. Sebastian in only sweatpants, soothing Liddy, who was in one of his T-shirts with mussed hair, smiling lovingly at him. No. My 30th birthday marks a whole new decade for me, and the continuation of my plan to expand Lola's Coterie globally. That's my sole focus once again. I roll over with a groan and leave the stifling confines of the empty bed. I rip the damp silk baby doll nightie off of my hot, drenched body that's still reeling from a sleep-induced orgasm. Then head to the ensuite bathroom of my cliffside villa on the private Fijian Laukala Island to shower before my first session begins. The retreat's host is Star Knight, the owner of the Beverly Hills-based fitness studio and wellness center, Starlight Fitness and Wellness. I pray that she can help me get my head back in the game with her meditation, yoga, Pilates, and whatever else she recommends for an aching heart. I'll need the works, I reflect, with a resigned sigh.